In order to find our IQR and our 5-number summary, we need to put our data in order, which I've done at the bottom. Our 5-number summary consists of our minimum, quartile 1, median, quartile 3, and our maximum. The minimum is just our smallest number, which in this case is 17, and our maximum is our largest number, which in this case is 98. The median we've already discussed in the previous video. It was the number that was in between 51 and 60. To remind you how we get the median, we take those two middle terms, which are 51 and 60, add them together to get 111. Divide this by 2 and get 55.5. All we're doing is getting the mean or average of these two terms. Our median is technically quartile 2. Quartile 1 is the first 25% of the value, where quartile 2 is the 50%, and quartile 3 is the 75% values. To find our quartile 1, we never use our median. It's always nice to draw a line over the median or in between the two numbers that help create our median. So then we count and try to find where our middle number is between 17 and 51. And it so happens that we have two. It would be 27 and 30. So our quartile 1 is in between these two terms. So we find the average of these two terms. 27 plus 30 equals 57. Divide by 2 and we get 28.5 for our quartile 1. To get our quartile 3, we do the same thing but on the other side of our median. So we find our two center points between 60 and 98, since we know we have an even set of data, and those terms are 70 and 71. So our quartile 3 is the average of 70 and 71. So 70 plus 71 gives us 141. Divide this by 2, and so our quartile 3 will be 70.5. So to get our 5-number summary, we have our minimum, which is 17, quartile 1, which is 28.5, median is 55.5, quartile 3 is 70.5, and our max is 98. Now to get our IQR, our interquartile range, all we do is take quartile 3 and subtract our quartile 1 from this term. So Q3 minus Q1 is 70.5 minus 28.5, which gives our IQR to be 42. Let's look at another set of data. We have 2, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 11. This set of data is already in numerical order. So to find our median, we find our middle term. In this case, we have 2. We have 6 and 7. So when we add these two together to get our median, 6 plus 7 is 13 divided by 2, and our median is 6.5. Again, to find our quartile 1, we do not use our median. So our quartile 1 is the middle term between 2 and 6, which is 5. Our quartile 3 is the middle term between 7 and 11, which is 7. Our minimum is 2, and our maximum is 11. So we now have our 5-number summary. Minimum is 2, quartile 1 is 5, median is 6.5, quartile 3 is 7, max is 11, and our IQR, our interquartile range, is 2.